Golden Knight! How's it going, everybody? I'm going to be playing some Golden Knight Expo today, and we are facing a very great individual that golems the back. First play of the game. What an intro to a video, but just going to go for the Golden Knight the back here. Basically, I'm playing Icepo, but I put in the Golden Knight just for fun, really. I want to see if it's going to synergize well with Expo, and I tried a few different Golden Knight Expo decks, and nothing really made sense to me, so I thought maybe Icepo could be decent, but anyways, I'm going to go for the Icepo right here. I might be making a video very soon on talking about, just like my thoughts of the state of the game, because man, I think that a video like that, maybe like kind of a positive one in a way, where I'm trying to say what I think they should do to make it better, because man, I've been struggling to find enjoyment playing this game recently. I'm gonna pop the ability right here. That's not gonna go to the Golemites, right? No way. Oh my gosh, it is. Golden Knight's range is so crazy. It literally just surprises me every single time that I see it make a crazy dash. I'm like, how does that make sense? You can never tell if this card's going to win you the game or it's just going to not get the dash. It's so inconsistent, and that's kind of why I guess it can be fun and labeled as a fun card in a way. Also, a very toxic card because the chain, and it's almost impossible to stop from, letting a Golden Knight hit your tower ever. Good luck defending that every single time. It's going to hit your tower eventually. It's like bound to. He's going to straight golem again. I mean, if the first time didn't work, try again, I guess, or whatever the saying is for that. But he's going to go Phoenix on top of that. That's completely fine, because now he spent 4 elixir. He doesn't really have the support for his golem that he would like, especially because it is single. I believe he's on like 2 to 3 elixir right now. So I'm just going to wait, go for the Tesla once we do hit 10 elixir. He does not have nearly enough for lightning. Even if I don't think he even has lightning, but if he did have lightning, his elixir bar is on about 2 or 3. So I'm just going to get my Evo Larry's down instantly. Make sure this golem pops before that Night Witch even gets to my bridge. He goes for the arrows, so we know he has no support elixir right now. I'm just going to let the Ice Wiz get infinite value, and man, this is why it's my favorite card. It's so versatile, just gets so much value in these situations and can just stay on the map forever. And at the bare minimum, if they have Fireball, they Fireball to Ice Wiz, and you get a +1 trade. So it's just my favorite card. It has a lot of different things you can do. I'm going to go for the Expo like this. He's going to Golem, but I'm going to wait for the Tornado. Yep, that's perfect. He has Zap, though, I believe. So I'm just going to wait for this and kind of see what he wants to do. He has to Zap that if he wants to save the tower. There it is. And now I can just really take it slow. We have a huge lead, not in any type of rush now. And Gold Knight's gotten us good value so far in this match. I definitely am not sure if Gold Knight would work in Expo. Like, if you're going to main this deck, I'm not sure if it's that good. This is my first experiment. Oh my gosh, that's a +4 trade. Let's just take the rocket, take a bit of damage. Actually, that's a +6 trade, because we just got the he's just gonna waste a bomber too. So all I'm gonna do right here is take our elixir lead and go in with our Golden Knight and our Ice Wizard. Is he gonna golem again? He is not. I don't think he had enough elixir. He probably was spamming that down. Predict a zap. Okay, he doesn't even go for the zap. That's gonna be a nice and easy win in this first match. We can go Tesla to pull that golem back. Don't even want that to cross the bridge, but yeah, nice win right there in the first match here. Okay, we are facing Josael from the Super Minions clan. What did y'all think about the halftime show? I was mad because I wanted them to play How to Love. That's my favorite Lil Wayne song. I don't even listen to rap music ever, so I had no idea what was happening, to be honest. It was an interesting, little new, I don't even know what you want to call it, like, experience in this game. Never have they done something like that, so I guess it's kind of cool. But definitely, I don't know, who should they get next? I don't know, maybe like, oh, that's gonna be a nice connection. I thought that might die for a second. What would be like a good Clash Royale artist? Probably like freaking like Maroon 5 or something. But I'm gonna go log on top of this graveyard right here. This is a little bit sketchy. Hopefully, by the way, I gotta rant about this for like 2 seconds. Is it just me, or is the graveyard better than last season? You always take damage, like 3 or 4 skellies. It's not like 1 or 2 as it was before, because the spawn pattern, yes, it's different and it's further away, but people just put it close to the tower and you guarantee yourself like 4 hits, I swear. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and I'm struggling against it, but I have noticed that graveyard is so toxic. I doubt the nerf or the rework that they did made it even better, and I am all for them not buffing graveyard. I think we could probably all agree on that, and it feels like it's kind of broken right now. I don't think it's getting that much usage. I'm not even sure why. Compared to last season, it's not getting used as much. Maybe just because the Hero Wizard is so boosted now, and like Evo Ghost is so popular. That brings along a bunch of bridge spam type decks, and I think Graveyard struggles against those. But I'm going to go Expo into this and then look for a nice rocket potentially right here. If he goes Bowler, I'm definitely going to rocket this. Yes, he does. Okay, so perfect. Let me time this correctly and not pull a Riley of old and miss a rocket here. That's going to connect on the Bowler and the iDrag. Really good value, and that Ewiz is really going to be dead in a second. He has no elixir because, of course, he just played iDrag, Bowler, and Ewiz in single elixir. Not like the best at counting elixir ever, but I do kind of comprehend that he doesn't have Elixir right here. He has to go for a freeze. That's really rough for him, not going to lie to you. I can go for the Golden Knight to back, and now we have a 1400 damage lead, looking very solid right here, going into double Elixir. So I like this deck so far. It's felt kind of fun. But yeah, I was thinking about making a video just yapping about my thoughts about how they can improve, or really, I guess, in a way, save their game. And not that Supercell is going to necessarily listen to me, but I think I'll probably make a video on that tomorrow. I've been debating on when I should do that, but I think in my head, I've got a lot of things that I would like to say, and not necessarily all of them are negative. You know, I think I have decent advice for this game, being a player of 10 years at the highest, well, like one of the highest levels, you know. So I'm going to go Tesla right here just to force out something and then go Expo on the bridge. We want to keep the pressure on while I have this defensive Expo on the map. There's the Inferno Dragon. I'm just going to pull this back, and I think that should be fine. He does go for the ability. That doesn't get to my Expo? What? I don't even know how that Golden Knight didn't get to my Expo. Like I said, the Golden Knight, you never know what's going to happen. It is literally a coin flip sometimes if this card is going to perform good for you or just do nothing, and that is why it's so cheese. I don't know. I'm going to go Ice Wiz the back. He doesn't have Golden Knight in rotation, so I'm just going to try and take it a little bit slow. We could Rocket Cycle twice. It's a little risky, though. Do I want to throw this game? Not necessarily. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to go for the Expo right here. He might go for like an Inferno Dragon to bridge too. If he does, I'm just going to rocket everything together. Yep, there it is. So I'm going to get the rocket down right now. That should kill the iDrag, Exe, and the Bowler. I'm going to scale these to make sure nothing hits my tower. And nice. We can just go for a lately timed Ice Wiz right there. Look at that. That graveyard spawn. What is that? Look at that. That would have gotten a hit too if the Ice Wiz didn't luckily kind of throw at the exact same time the graveyard spawned. But I'm going to go for the log like this. Like I said, there's still 2 graveyard skellies that will get a hit every single time. Like literally. Which is kind of absurd to me. But I'm going to go Evo Tesla. Ooh, this could be a little interesting. Let's block the dash, hopefully. Can we block that? Yes, beautiful. Oh my goodness, that was perfect. I'm just going to let that die out right here. Then I can go for the Ice Wiz. Actually, let's go Expo. Oh my gosh, that was literally the worst possible. I don't know if he's predicting that or he's just like going in to keep the Tesla above the ground, but that was the worst timed Expo I've ever deployed in my life. I'm kind of sad right now. It's fine. The graveyard gets a few shots. It is what it is. That's going to be fine. I'm going to go scale these like this. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's just Rocket Cycle. I'm playing around too much. I don't want to throw this game. And graveyard can get scary in triple, so I'd rather just take care of business right here, cycle back to our Rocket, Skellies to block anything he tries to do, and then Rocket his tower, and that's going to be GG. So nice win against a pretty, I would say, hard to defend against a Graveyard Freeze deck with all those tanky units in it. Up against Han-Ma in this next match right here is going to go for the Goblins at the river, and I actually saw literally today that Jinxie made a video, it popped up on my like recommended thing, talking about why he's not uploading or streaming Clash Royale until something changes, and I was like, heck yeah, that's like literally exactly what needs to happen, because maybe the people that work at Supercell will be like, oh yeah, maybe we should do something different and stop running the game into the ground. But I'm gonna get the King Tower activation with the Hog Rider right here. He's got Hog Exe, looks like, so probably an interesting matchup. I think Gold Knight could get some sneaky value, maybe chain some goblins. And oh my gosh, speaking of goblins, I can't wait till how do you even nerf this card though? Like I saw a few people saying their ideas, but I think it's gonna be a hard card to balance because it's just gonna be so annoying. You know, for 1 elixir it just gets too much value, and it just puts you in spots where you have to overspend a lot. I was facing Viper earlier today with Hog Exe when I was playing Icepo, and man, you really have to just kind of spend and spend and spend on the goblins. Of course, they're going to force out minimum 3-4 elixir from you. If you have cheap cycle cards, maybe you can, of course, deal with them a little bit easier. But if you're playing a more heavy or even medium pace deck, the goblins cause just infinite pressure to you, and it's definitely not an enjoyable gaming experience facing them often. But I'm going to go log like this on top of the Exe and the Valk right there. That should be fine. Ice Wiz should do an okay job. I'm going to go Skellies on this Executioner. Hopefully that dies in a timely manner. Yeah, it's going to unfortunately not die, but it's fine. I can go for my Tesla. He does kind of burn. Wow, he does burn his goblins and the Hog at the bridge. I mean, why not? My log's at a cycle. Might as well just cycle the goblins. It's kind of turned them into a really just, what's the right word? Maybe brain dead card. Since I'm about to hit 10 elixir, I'm just going to cycle my Golden Knight here because I don't have anything else to play, and I don't want to allow him to go for the ability. Even though he didn't ability, I had to do that, right? Because if I didn't, he would for sure ability. And then I'd take some damage. So I'm going to go for the Expo and then pop the ability. Let me go for the Expo right here. Or the Ice Wiz, I mean, not the Expo. I'm not going to go Expo because he does have the Exe. He would just snipe that at the bridge. You could also go Hog on that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa! He just played 10 elixir on the river. That is kind of absurd. I'm going to go for the Tornado like this. Expo is going to take out the Valk. Then I can predict his Exe. Okay, we have to get a lock on. Pre-log the Goblins. Maybe can I get lucky? Or no, I cannot. Unfortunately, he does go Goblins, but not in the spot that I predicted. And he does play them a little bit late as well. So what I'm going to do right here is go Golden Knight. We should get some damage. I mean, he did overcommit pretty bad. Let me pop my ability for these goblins. Oh, yeah, beautiful. And now I can go Expo their lane. Skelly's on this left-hand side. We have a dual lane pressure right here. And now I can go Ice Fist, predict the Exe. We do get it right there. I can't speak English today. I'm sorry. But that's going to be a really nice amount of damage. I'm going to go Tesla as well just to make sure the Exe doesn't kill my entire Expo. And then he's going to have to overspend with something else on top of that. Log comes down and we get him down to what? 100 or 1,000 and... Nope. 800 and 774 damage. That's basically spell cycle range almost. I just need like 4 or 5 logs and then I can finish it off with the tornado and a rocket. But he's going to go Hog Rider. I guess I'll just tornado this all up together. Then Ice was on top to make sure that doesn't do anything crazy. We have 3 towers, of course, taking care of business. So I can just relax, go for a log on his tower on the right-hand side one more time. And yeah, I think we are pretty much in the flow state right here. I can cycle my Tesla in the middle of the map, and he's going to go Valk, probably going to go Exe. Yep, there it is. So I can just go Golden Knight like this. I was kind of a bad placement because I was expecting him to go Hog first before he Xe'd. So now we're in a little bit of a predicament. I'm going to go Rocket on this Exe and this Hog instead, just to play it safe. Oh my gosh, it didn't move. Oh no. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have enough of a lead to where I can afford to be just trash for a second and make a mistake or two and still be fine here. Exe does not get that roll or that shot, and then I can just go Log, and we are in 3 spell range. As you guys know, Tornado does literally 0 damage now, since they did nerf that like, what, 6 months ago or something. And now we have to just get back to our Log because Tornado won't take the tower with the rocket. So Golden Knight just getting the infinite value right there. You can see it getting just massive amounts of value, especially in this meta against goblins. I think it's kind of nice to have a Golden Knight in your deck, but yeah, that's going to be game over right there. Okay, up against Mauricio in this next match right here. I don't really love cycling Golden Knight first play. I mean, I'm going to do it right here just because why not? He most likely has Expo. Yep, E-Spirit is either Expo or RG like 95% of the time. So I'm just going to go... Actually, hold on. Can I time this correctly? Can I get the ability on tower by chance? I'm going to go here. No way. Oh my god. No, that's actually like genuinely a little bit ridiculous. I'm just going to tank the archer. I mean, we just took like a third of his tower right there. What in the world? I mean, how broken is that? But yeah, that is exactly a perfect representation of you never know what's going to happen with this card. Sometimes it will surprise you. I'm going to go Rocket and Skelly's to tank for the Expo. Okay, he does go for the Electro Spirit, so I'm glad I opted to Rocket. I would say this matchup's kind of awkward, though, for me, because even though we have Golden Knight, which hypothetically on paper is good against Expo, which it is good against Expo, I'd rather have a Knight in this matchup just because it has more HP, and you can also, it's cheaper, and you can tank longer, and of course, if you have the Evo one, then that's obviously a big plus as well against Expo. So I'm going to go for the Tornado like this. My cycle's a bit chopped, so I'm just going to kind of wait. I would say that he could probably outcycle me here and just make things awkward, so I'm going to go Log on this left-hand side, and then we'll see what he does want to do. Is he not going to Expo? Looks like he's going to chill instead. So all I'm going to do right here is go, okay, I'm going to go Ice Fist the bridge. I lied. I'm going to go Golden Knight 2 and then pop my ability instantly. Can we take out that Expo by chance? He does go for the Knight. Okay, interesting. Electro Spirit comes down. Hopefully Ice Fist gets me one more right there on the Expo. Not that bad. I guess I'll just Tornado this. I really don't want a Tesla because then I will be broke for his next Expo. So yeah, you can see why it gets a little awkward without the Knight in your deck. But I think we're fine. Am I really down 5 Elixir? No way, right? I might be down 5 Elixir. He might go for the Expo again here shortly. He's going to go Evo Archers. Okay... I guess I'll try and Tesla this. This is a little risky. I should have just rocketed, bruh. Oh, yeah, I definitely should have just rocketed. This is really bad. Let's go Golden Knight. Let's go for the ability right here. Dodge the Fireball. Okay. Yeah, that was not good. That was not well played by me at all. Definitely made a lot of a mistake right here. I have to let this Expo connect to my tower and then go for a late Tesla on top of this Knight. So, yeah, we're down damage now. I'm definitely in a bad spot, but I think we can win this still. Now that we are finally, like, out of the rotation of him just pressuring me 24/7, I can maybe defend a little better and get some good rockets. Maybe another lucky Golden Knight dash on tower. He goes Expo on defense into my Expo. I don't agree with that play at all. All it's going to do is kind of trade damage, and he's going to go Fireball. I'm going to go Rocket, so I'll definitely take that trade any day of the week, of course. I can just go Ice Fist the back left and take our time. He does get the Electro Spirit on the tower. It is what it is. Doesn't really change much. I'm guessing he's probably going to go for an Expo soon, so I'm going to get my Golden Knight down on this right-hand side just to make sure, yep, that's perfect, that he can't break through. Go for my Evo Tesla as well to shock the Expo, and that's going to be pretty solid. The Expo dies, and now we are in business right here. So all I'm going to do is go Expo like this. He's probably going to just Tesla since I don't have Golden Knight for a while. Let's go Ice Fist, predict the Tesla. Okay, I'm going to go Log as well, just to force out a bunch more Elixir. Maybe I can get a lock, potentially, if he gives me a Tornado Bull Knight. Get that off quickly. Nice, we get that down just in time, right before. And then predict the Expo on the right-hand side. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Yes. Oh, my gosh. I knew he'd go Expo since he took so much damage. He was like, okay, I have to get this damage back. And now I do believe we might have this game in the bag, potentially. I'm going to go Defensive Expo here just to play it safe and control the map even more. And yeah, I think he might have given up after that prediction. That was a nice Expo prediction right there. I've played this card for so long that I kind of just know what they're going to do with it, and that was really, really rewarding feeling right there, getting that win. Okay, we got a game right here. That was a little bit of a close game, that last one, but luckily we were able to pull through and go for a couple nice, I guess, I don't know if they were predictions, but the Tesla was a prediction, but the Knight was just kind of a reaction. Anyways, I'm going to go, he's not going to play anything, is he? I really don't want to wait. I don't have patience for this, so I might just cycle something in the back. I'll go Ice Wiz. I think I'd rather Ice Wiz than Golden Knight, just in case he has, like, recruits or something. I mean, even that wouldn't be that bad, but if I Golden Knight and he, like, P.E.K.K.A.'s the back, then I'm like, oh, shoot, it's kind of over, you know? So, he goes Bowler. I'm going to Defensive Expo. That makes me think either E-Giant or Graveyard or Balloon. Probably going to be Balloon if he has E-Dragon as well, which E-Dragon's going to be kind of an annoying card, but we have Rocket and Tesla to snipe that, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, I'm liking Golden Knight in Expo. It adds kind of an interesting feature that you don't see often, and it just kind of makes the deck more offensive heavy in a way. So I'm going to go for the Tesla at the bridge right here. It's kind of a nice mixture with this deck, because of course Ice-Bow is a really good defensive deck, but if you add in this good pressure as well, it can make things, you know, just easier, I guess is the right word. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh yeah, I was going to Ice Fist, but now I'm going to Rocket on top of this Knight, Inferno Dragon, and the Balloon, of course, get that, what is that, a plus, wait, quick math, Balloon plus Inferno Dragon is 9, 12 Elixir for 6, I guess to be fair, they already got some value, but I can go Log on these Goblins, and then he might use the ability. Yeah, I mean, dude, who thought of this ability, man? I'm going to go Ice Fist on top of the Goblins. Kind of had to overspend, so we just had to drop 5 Elixir for just 3, but I didn't really have an option. I mean, it's going to get like 500-600 damage at least if I don't defend those Goblins. So I think it was the correct play here. He's going to go for a Bowler in the middle. That's fine as well. I think we just chill. I think I just go for the Skellies in the back and wait for him to go for something. He does go Inferno Dragon, so I guess I'll go Golden Knight to the side and then Tesla on top of this Bowler in the Inferno Dragon too. That's going to take out the Inferno Dragon, pop my ability right here. He goes for the, wow, he goes for the freeze. So he gets a good bit of damage, but that's a lot of aggression to throw out on the map, especially because it was only single Elixir at the time. So he's not too happy with the circumstances. We are down 1,000, but I think we have a good chance of winning this game if I just play well the rest of the match. I'm going to go Skellies to back, kind of match his Goblins in a way, and then Golden Knights over here. Boulder comes down. Oof. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go Defensive Expo first, because if I offensive other lane, like, he can probably defend that. There's the E-Drag. Can I get a nice little Rocket Tornado? I'm going to go for this here, get the Bowler. E-Drag, we're not going to get the Knight in there, but it doesn't matter too much because the Rocket's going to take care of business. Then I can just go Log and everything's cleaned up since our Expo is just chipping away at his units. Anyway, the Dragon comes down in the back. There's the Goblins as well. I can go Ice Wiz here. I think this is fine. The Goblins shouldn't really provide anything for him unless he pressures with, like, wow. I guess a Bowler at the bridge would be something that provides. I'm going to Rocket Tornado all this in a second here. Oh, just perfect. He wasted his freeze too. No damage taken. I'm glad I was able to get that off in time, but that could have gotten really, really sketchy really quickly, and now he has to defend the Ice Wizard too. So nice. This is a really good turn of events. I think it's going to give the momentum to us for the rest of this match, as long as I don't throw it away. I'm going to try and value that momentum. Go for the Evo Tesla Skellies to block the Inferno Dragon Beam, Log the Goblins, and now we're in a perfect cycle. There's no better feeling than when you're, like, in the flow state against Balloon. You just kind of have everything down, and they cannot get to your towers, and you're just kind of chilling. So I'm going to go for the Expo since we have the defensive Expo already, and see what he does want to do. There's the Bowler. I could NATO, but I think I'd rather wait to try and get some more value here out of my cards. He's going to go for the Knight. I'm going to go for my Golden Knight, and then that should be a dead Bowler. Hopefully, please. No? Oh, that sucks so bad. It's okay, though. Bowler's going to die now, and Expo's going to connect on the tower for a few shots. I can't complain. Every bit of damage is pretty important, because now I don't have to Rocket that much at the end of the game, hopefully, or maybe even at all. Nice Log. We're going to get 2 of the Goblins, not all of them, which kind of sucks. Bad Ice Fist placement by me, honestly. Yeah, not my best. I'm going to go Gold Knight, predict the ability from him. Maybe he does not go for it. Interesting. So all I'm going to do is go Tesla the bridge, try try and win these bridge fights for the next minute of the game, really, is the name of it. Let's go defensive expo, kill the bowler, pop my ability to get some more DPS on that bowler and that knight. And he's probably going to go graveyard here, so there's the, or not graveyard, balloon here. There's the E-Drag, the middle, there's the balloon. I guess I'll Ice Wiz here, and then I'm just going to go for the golden knight up top. I'm going to go for the Evo Tesla, pop my ability, and I think we should be fine defending this. Yeah, with the Ice Wiz down and the Tesla as well, the goblins aren't going to provide any pressure since we do have the golden knight sitting there. I can go log on the bowler, and then I can go Ice Wiz on the side again. Let's just tornado, try and keep everything alive for a bit longer, let my Ice Wizards kind of get their value, pop my ability for the golden knight, and yeah, 30 seconds. We have great Ice Wizard defensive control right here. I can log as well, and that should, fingers crossed with only 20 seconds left, barring a massive throw for me, be pretty much GG. So I'm going to go tornado like this, pull the balloon and the Inferno Dragon. Skellies to block the Inferno Dragon beam, and yes, we are going to secure this victory. Tesla just to be 100% safe, rocket on the tower for some extra DPS, and that's going to be GG. So I kind of enjoyed playing Golden Knight in this Expo deck. It gave me quite a lot of interesting value, and yeah, I'll probably make a video tomorrow talking about kind of my thoughts on what Clash Royale can do to just kind of save their game in a way. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. As always, if you did, make sure you leave a like, and of course, enjoy the Butch clip and have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace.